You've heard it. We're bringing back the tactical pad, everybody. Hope you're Zidane Ari, everyone. Welcome to another Toon video here on Newcastle Fans TV. We're going to talk about that right wing position, something I've been meaning to do for a couple of weeks, and I thought this is the great opportunity since Minteh is absolutely killing it in the Eredivisie. But let's jump straight to it. We're going to jump to his stats. We're also going to take a look at Almiron and Jacob Murphy, how they compare against the lad. But so far this season, Minteh has been absolutely sensational. Probably in the last couple of months, he's really hit a purple patch where he's just bossing it. Right wing position, only 19 years of age. You can see in the stats are 32 appearances, 4 assists, 10 goals. Absolutely brilliant. I know it's the Eredivisie before people get on my case, but seeing a young lad, a teenager, doing this gives me hope, because I think if Jacob Murphy goes down the Eredivisie, can he hit double figures? Probably not. But he made the AFCON for the Gambia as well in the African Cup of Nations, so he's having a good season. But let's go into the stats a little bit more. Let's get into it. So far, and this is his recent form, the past 5 games. 5 starts. Yes, he's been substituted 4 times. I don't take too much notice of that, because a lot of wingers do nowadays to keep the freshness. He's averaging playing around about 73 minutes per game, still over on that right-hand side. A couple of assists in his last 5 games, scoring 3 goals. He absolutely ripped Ajax apart the other night. 11 shots, 5 of them on target, and he's averaging around 39 touches per game at the minute. 1 versus 1, he loves to take on his man. He just gets a kick from it. He's got pace, he can burn. He's got a great close dribble technique as well. And he's not always successful. No, 50% doesn't sound as good, but when you're going against one-on-one, defenders do not want to play against that. This is Almiron, Murphy, and Minteh, and this is just in the league. That's not including any Champions League, because Minteh and obviously, they'll all have played Champions League football, but this is just in the Eredivisie. Now, I know obviously Minteh's got 9 goals, which, look, it kills the other 2 off, doesn't it? But we just dropped down to SPG, which basically states for shots per game, 2 shots per game at the minute, where the other 2 only averaging are now about a shot and a half. Key passes, all very similar, averaging almost 1. And then you've got DRB, which is dribbles per game. Look at Minteh. He's more than almost 3 times the amount of Almiron and Murphy. Fouled, he barely gets fouled, maybe because that's just too quick. We know that Almiron gets stopped quite a lot because he's always cutting back. If you look at, again, DSP, which is dispossessed. Now, that's because his style, Minteh just wants to take you on, whereas Almiron doesn't necessarily lose the ball all the time. Murphy goes on the outside of the wingers. And then if you take a look, the big one, which is bad control per game, Minteh is raw, that's granted. I don't think he's the finished article. Look, this video is not singing all of his praises. I think he is raw, but I think Eddie Howe needs to have a good look at him, which we'll talk about next. Ta-da! Yes, we have Sandro Tonali in centre midfield, everybody. He's back after his long ban, but this is the side that potentially going into next season, minus any signings, we're now at the club that are going to be looking at positions, probably somewhere left back, potentially maybe even a right winger, as we've talked upon, maybe another centre back for competition with the injury that I've got, because obviously now that Botman is going to be out until December. Obviously this is just in hindsight, if we had a fully fit squad right now. So as I say, the right wing position, who do you play there? You've got the options at the moment. Predominantly it's between Jacob Murphy and Miguel Almiron. Now, Almiron seems to get the nod the majority of the time. I mean, you could also put Gordon over the right-hand side and play a Harvey Barnes, which has happened a couple of times lately with the substitutions. But Harvey Barnes, I think, is a great option from Anthony Gordon. Me personally, I don't mind if Harvey Barnes was to play over here and swap with Gordon during the game. I think that's a lot better than having Murphy or Miran out there at the moment. But that's for another topic for another day. We're just focusing on what I think Minteh can bring. So we know when Miggy gets the ball, and what really annoys me with Miggy is that when he gets the ball or on this side, always wants to cut in. All the time without fail. He always wants to play these little 1-2s around the box where he just won't get down that byline and whip it in. However, if we drop Almiron and put Murphy on that side as well, Murphy is the opposite. Murphy likes to get up and down that byline and cross it in. And Murphy's got a decent cross on him. The only problem with Jacob Murphy is his consistency. We've seen that with the stats as well. It's a case of two evils, yeah. Who do you prefer, Murphy or Almiron? So for me, judging by the way Minteh's currently playing at the minute, I think he's got a real opportunity in pre-season to impress Eddie Howe, because he's very direct, just wants to go on and cut in on this left side. But what he has got a bit of end product more than what Almiron has. Granted, I know it's in the Eredivisie and he scored double figures. Yes, I know that. But it can't be any worse, surely. And Eddie Howe needs a serious look at him in pre-season, because he might not be a regular next season, but he could be better than what we've got off the bench. Rather than a splash in the cash, do we have a hidden gem here? Or do you go and strengthen that position and use Minteh as your backup? Because out of Almiron and Murphy, I think Almiron is probably the most likely to be sold. But Yankuba Minteh, is very, very direct, and defenders hate playing against pace. And he offers more than Almiron for me. Right, so what do you say then, everybody? Pre-season comes. Almiron 30. Murphy's 29, got this 19-year-old lad, absolutely killing it at Eredivisie. Does he deserve a chance at pre-season? Hell yes, he does. Does he deserve an opportunity for the squad? I think so, at least. That right wing position, you might need another right winger. If you can sell Almiron, if you can sell Murphy, even better. But I don't think we'll sell two of them, to be honest with you. But this lad's got talent. Does he need another loan? What do you think of him, everybody? Let me know in the comments. If you like this style of video, I'll do more. I need the feedback from you, though. But drop us a like, everybody. Hope you see you in our read. See you later, everyone. Ta-da.